I thought they were terrific in the first half. I told the team at halftime that I thought we guarded well. I thought they made shots and great college basketball game. I thought both teams played their hearts out, and you know they normally average making 7 threes in a game, and they made 6 in the first half. But and I thought some of them were tough shots. But I just said, hey, it's not going to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy, and we stayed with it. And the second half, I do think that our full court pressure helped us in the second half, turn them over a little bit, and I think we scored off most of those turnovers to get out in the open court like that. But it was really two teams that I thought it's what March is about. You know, just battling every possession, physical game, and we rebounded the ball better. When we needed some stops, we were able to get it.
Mike?
A couple of weeks ago at Georgia, your post-game was talking about those last 5 minutes where you felt like you guys got out tough, got rebounded. What was different down the stretch tonight?
Well, we did get out tough, and that's what we told our guys. You know, they knew what they were playing for, and I really had talked about it at some point in time. We need to break through and beat Georgia. You know, we haven't done it since I've been here, hadn't been done, you know, for a while. So we talked a lot about that. We talked about, and we showed why we got out tough, and we said we got to take away those baskets as much as possible. And it makes such a terrific player. I mean, you got to love him and respect everything about it. And the same, I told the guys about Mark Fox. I think he's a great basketball coach. I think his teams are hard to play against. They play high percentage basketball, and we knew it was going to be tough. We knew it would be. And but the difference was, I think we were much tougher in the last 7-8 minutes than we were down in Athens.
Jimmy, Corey, and Michaels.
Rick, what does it mean to go from last season when you don't even make postseason play to winning an SEC title?
Well, I think it's a compliment to our players. I do, because you know, we came back from the SEC tournament last year, and we knew we had to make some changes in the program. We knew that the first thing we were going to have to do is get a group of guys that were totally balled in and, you know, 2 feet firmly planted in the program. We came back, and the hardest spring since I've been here, we went at that spring. We spent time on the track running, did things that I haven't done in 15 years as a coach, because we're going to find out who really wanted to be a part of this. Because we feel like, you know, this is a great opportunity for somebody to be a part of it. And we said, you know, we expect to win. We expect to be playing in March. And I told him, I said, you know what? If, you know, we're not going to be on the court. I'm going to let you know what it's like to be playing in March. And so we're going to work. You know, you don't ever want to be on spring break if you're a basketball player. Because if you are, that means you're not in postseason play. So when they got back and there was, what, 2.5 weeks of basketball season, I said, you guys better understand it. We want to be playing this time next year, so we're going to work. And it was all conditioning. And we broke, had a good spring, and came back in the summer. It was good. And the trip over Europe helped us a lot, no doubt about it. And we started out the season. We knew we were going to end up playing one of the, you know, very demanding schedule again. We knew that. But, and we said, and there was a time where we got going where I think guys were worried about winning, and we just started talking about if we play the way we're capable of playing, the wins will take care of themselves. And but we've gone through some uncharted areas with these guys. They've learned how to, you know, compete with a number in front of their name because of a ranking. And you know what? They kept fighting. And I always said the last 3 or 4 weeks of the season, because you know the conference race wasn't over. And we just said, hey, all we can do is get better, keep playing, and see how it plays out. And we knew it would be tough in here against Florida. Found a way to win that game, and we knew that swing through Mississippi at the end was going to be a tough one. And then we, obviously knowing that we had not beat Georgia, I told our coaches, if you look at our teams that we had to play twice, it's 10 games. And I made the comment to them back in when we were getting ready before the season ever started. If we really want to be a contender, we've got to find a way to go 8-2 against those teams. We ended up going 9-1. Those 10 games are really important on our schedule. With all the things we're playing, those 10 are really, really important. And the fact that we were able to go 9-1 is in itself a great accomplishment and the reason we are where we are right now.
Coach, Admiral really seemed to take it upon himself in the second half scoring. He really has done that over the past week. What does that say about a guy like him, and what goes through your mind as a coach when you're watching something like that?
He's an emotional player, you know, he is, but he's a junior. He's put his work in, and you know, we tell our guys all the time, you know, I respect, I mean, I know people work hard, but you know, I'm concerned about us. And I want guys to work, and this time of year, you've got to measure it up, pretty carefully in terms of, and I'm a rhythm coach. I want our team to stay in rhythm. I remember when we break at Christmas, that's a tough time because, their schedules change. I think I found out with this group, they're better, and we went through a period where we'd have a day off. We weren't very good in practice. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been better. And one day they complained about how hard we went, and I said, you guys want to be pros, your body's supposed to be sore this time of year. And but from that point on, we've had pretty intense practices, shorter, but to the point. And I know a group of these guys got together one night and had a great meeting, and that I think has helped our team in a positive way. And so there's been a lot of growth with our team in a lot of areas, and Admiral probably has grown as much as anybody since he's been here in a lot of different areas.
Wes and Joe?
Was this kind of a fitting game for this team to earn an SEC championship in a game where it just seemed like it was uphill most of the way? It just kind of seems like the story of this team, really.
Yeah, I mean, we knew it. I mean, again, I can't tell you how much respect I have for Mark Fox and his team, and they play high percentage basketball, and so we knew it was going to be tough, and but I thought our guys were locked in, even in the first half. I thought we played good basketball, and I thought they were terrific. I do, and I walked off the floor at halftime thinking, we didn't play bad. They were really, really good. But I told our guys, we got to grind it out. That's what we do. That's the kind of team we are, and we knew we were going to stay under the pressure. Wanted to keep trying to run, and all that. And then the last 7, 6, 8 minutes, got into a possession game, and I thought, for the most part, to be honest with you, guys have to make plays, and we had some guys that made some plays. I mean, they tried to execute what we did, and a couple times, like Lamonte kept coming over, wanting me to run a little screen away where he could go downhill with it, and I didn't do it, and I finally did, and he went in and he missed a layup, and but that's what you want. You want your players locked in where they're talking to you, where they're seeing things, and I felt that tonight. I do. I felt our guys were locked in, and I thought Kyle was really good tonight, and he had a hard one to go with. And Admiral, they went at him a lot there in the end. They knew that he played a lot of minutes. We took a chance in the first half. We didn't want him to get away from us as well as they were playing by putting he and Admiral back in with 2 fouls. And the second half, we came out just really saying we're going to go inside and try to get at Maton a little bit as much as we could. He's such a terrific player. It's hard to put fouls on, but yeah, it's the kind of game we've played all year, and we've been able to play different ways. And coming down the stretch, different guys. We played through our guards a couple possessions, and we went back inside. Then we went to a set where we were putting Grant and Admiral on one side, letting them play, and hoping if they didn't have a play, they'd kick out. Lamonte get a big 3 off that, and then we there at the end, we were going to put the ball in AD's hand, and he made a heck of a play.
Right here, then Joe, then Grant.
Coach, this team has never won a title. You won various titles in your career as a head coach. This team, heading into this season, had never really won more than above 500 basketball. What would you tell them heading into this game to prepare for possibly winning a championship?
Not have any fear. Let's go play. It's a basketball game. Let's go play. Let's prepare the same way. They know what they were playing for. You guys made sure of that, and that's fine. I mean, if you want to be a team that's there every year, you want to be in this position, and it's not going to be easy to win championships. I don't care if you share them or what. It's not easy to be there, and and we talked about again. We have a process we go through, and we went through it again last night. We talked. We didn't change anything from that game to this game, but we talked about what we have for the last 3 weeks. And I actually said to them, if you want to be a champion, you got to win now. You can't give one away now, and so we're going to lose. Let's make sure somebody beats us, and they got locked in. And you go back to Florida game. I thought it was a hard played game here. Then Ole Miss, we were sloppy, but found a way to get it done. You had to lead, let them get back in it, but able to finish it, and had a great effort at Mississippi State. And today was again that was a great college basketball game. I mean, it's bad. It's sad that somebody had to lose, and I just love the way our guys fought there at the end. got it done, you know, because you got to give the players credit. They fought, and they were all just, I said, hey, man, you guys got to make plays on both ends. I don't care if it's post defense, rebounding the ball. You got to go get it and make plays, and we had different guys do it.
Rick, how'd this, right here in the middle, how'd this atmosphere compared to the best you've seen in this building, and how much did that matter?
It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I tell you how good it was when we were going to try to take that clock down lower, and we got the ball to Admiral probably 8, 10, probably 5, 6, 7, some seconds before we wanted to. And then I'd even told them if they enter the ball back toward the back court and they're dribbling the ball, and if I tell you to foul, so they can't get off a three, but it was so loud they couldn't hear. And but I thought, you know, our fans have been great all year. Our fans have been great from the first time I've been here. I mean, the last 2 years we've had a group of guys that were blue collar guys that worked hard, and I found out early that Tennessee likes that. They like guys that are going to be just go out and give you everything they have. And but our fans have been great this year, and you know, someone said a great thing the other day, because when we were getting ready to play North Carolina, I talked about the buzz being those teams coming in, and someone said now we're the buzz, and it's a compliment to our players, because to have the kind of crowd here today to cap off this final regular season game here at home was tremendous, and that crowd tonight was as good as I've often said. I don't hear it, I heard it. I mean, it was great, and I've had so many people tell me that's what it can be like all the time, and that's what we want, but we've got to keep doing our part.
Finish up with Grant.
Rick, what is it about Lamonte in those big moments when he takes those big shots and hits them? Why is he a guy that can step up right there?
Well, because you know, again, I will go back. You know, arguably he and Admiral put more time in the gym than any players on the team, and they're competitors. You know, they are. They're you know, I don't tell them that often. The coaches do. You know, I'm telling them, you know, I want to see more. But I know they are, and we were on the bench, and that's why we decided to go with him at the point at the end. We just felt like you know, he's shown us that he's one he's not afraid to. And I got on him at halftime. I told him he took 3 bad shots, and I said I want to see him play defense, and he'll bounce back, and he can take it. He can take hard coaching, but as a staff, we know that he's not afraid of the big moment.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.